It seems that the Mount Scopus family comprised a great part of her extended family, and I was amazed and delighted to see how effectively the connection was made between Old Collegian Ashley Breigel and Rabbi James Kennard, the current principal, in bringing him the news of Sylvia's passing the morning after Yom Kippur, and that Judy Prager, by the end of that day, had circulated the entire database of the school family. There will be, as that email indicated, a joint Mount Scopus National Council of Jewish Women tribute function at a date to be advised, and I'm sure you'll all receive the information when the event has been planned. Before I invite Greg Hannon, currently a Deputy Principal and Head of the Primary Division, to give the tribute from the school, I'd just like to advise that Rabbi Kennard sends his apologies and was unable to be with us this morning, and neither was Marilyn Simon, who has been such a long-time friend of the family. They send their regards, but were not able to be present with us. Greg.
Sylvia was appointed as a teacher at Mount Scopus Memorial College in St Kilda Road in 1950 and a senior mistress in 1953. Although she retired in 1970, in a sense, she never left. Her passionate connection with the school and with its students remained part of her DNA throughout her life. She reported that she was constantly greeted in such places as hospital emergency rooms by doctors and by former pupils at social functions with enormous affection, saying, "Mrs. Gelman, you taught me and I wouldn't be where I am today without you." And in return, Sylvia remembered them all, even down to minute information about their families, their characteristics and interests. She was involved in their lives as students and followed their paths and lives with great interest. Every group of her former students wanted Sylvia at their reunion, where she remembered each student. This was natural for a teacher of Sylvia's style, to care about the whole student and much more than their academic results, whilst at the same time believing that the college must strive for nothing less than excellence. In fact, Sylvia's involvement with Mount Scopus goes back to before there was even a Mount Scopus. She was involved in its very creation as a fierce advocate for the establishment of a Jewish day school at a time when the community was fiercely split on this question. And as guest speaker for the event that honoured all the foundation students who joined the school on its very first day, she empathised with them and paid tribute to them as children who had been taken from the security and the comfort of their existing school to be the guinea pigs of this new untested college. As well as serving faithfully as a teacher of science and other subjects, when the need arose, she initiated programs that touched every aspect of life at the school. Her style was such that whenever she saw a need, she tried to do something about it. And so, thanks to Sylvia, Scopus proudly has the renowned Baron Schneider Public Speaking Competition, which to this day celebrates and develops our students' public speaking skills. And when she saw a need for a similar competition in the primary school, she established the Manuel Gelman competition, which has seen generations of younger students take their first steps in the world of oratory. Students were delighted that Sylvia would attend each annual event and present the prizes. After retirement, she remained as a listener and a counsellor to her colleagues and successors, always offering sage advice and encouragement. And at the same time, as a thoughtful and a wise benefactor, she found yet another way to assist the Scopus community. Sylvia recognised the need to value and encourage our educators by initiating and endowing the Manuel Gelman Award for Professional Development, which provides funds annually for a teacher to enhance their skills and then to share their learning with their colleagues. Ever the expert pedagogue, Sylvia was particularly interested when Scopus became a world school as a member of the International Baccalaureate. She instinctively understood the benefits of a style of education that works with the students' natural curiosity and gives a global perspective on their learning. Sylvia maintained a constant interest in our implementation of the IB programs and directed some of her contributions to the school directly to their development. Consequently, in 2009, to mark her 90th birthday, the college recognised her long-standing interest and concern by creating the Sylvia Gelman Award for contribution to the development of the IB program, which has been awarded to outstanding teachers ever since. Sylvia took a keen interest in each year's recipient and would remember each one, often asking, some years later, what more great things that they had achieved. Sylvia's belief in the role of education in developing the whole personality meant that her interest extended to the performing arts, and she initiated the inter-house drama competition, which is also still running today. In fact, a dressing room in the Beeson Family Performing Arts Centre was named in tribute to her. A further gift for children to have the chance to enhance their life skills regardless of financial ability was endowed as the Sylvia Gelman Life Enhancement Bursary to fund opportunities such as sporting, special academic or arts programs for worthy students. Scopus also benefited from the events to mark her 80th and her 90th birthdays, and we were honoured and happy to celebrate that with her. Scopus was very much a part of her life, a very large part. Today, we pay tribute to our friend Sylvia. We thank her for the gifts of encouragement, support and wisdom, and for showing us that teaching is truly a calling. We mourn her passing and hope that we can live by her example, and in that way ensure that her memory will be a blessing.